The fight a lot of people are really excited for. One of the most hyped fights for this weekend, Michel Periera vs Wonderboy, has been cancelled because Michel Periera missed weight by 3 pounds. And honestly, this guy needs to move up. He can't be fighting at welterweight anymore. I know he hasn't missed weight for ages, but he missed weight against Tristan Connolly in 2019. He missed weight a few times on the regional scene. Like this guy fought as high as 205 as well. He fought a 205 like an open weight bout, and he weighed in at like 205, 93 kilos. So this guy shouldn't even be at welterweight in the first place. Like he's really hurting himself. Like weighing in. Why doesn't he just go to middleweight? Like I get he got TKO'd by Dusko Todorovic in Serbian Battle Championship in 2018. And I guess Dusko's a middleweight, so maybe he's just like scared of like the middleweight power or something like that. But he's only ever been TKO'd once. Like, I don't know. I feel like he could have some success at middleweight. Like, why would you hurt your body fighting at a lower division and also ruining the biggest fight of your career? Like, this fight was massive for him. If he would have got a win here, he would have been, he would have been right entitled, like, getting a top five opponent next, more than likely. But that's not going to happen now. But yeah, I know he's got all these like wins at welterweight, and his career's like he's on a bit of a like win streak at the moment. But I don't know. Go to middleweight. I'm sure you'd get like a ranked opponent straight away. Like if he moved up, he could probably get like Kelvin Gastelum's going to be out of the middleweight rankings soon because he'll be fighting Shavkat. So that's like a name out of there. So they'll move somebody else up, and he could probably fight them. Like you could do Michel Pereira versus like the winner of Anthony Hernandez versus Chris Curtis or something like that. Like because he's ranked at welterweight, so I can get why he wouldn't want to move up. But he's missed weight so many times that I don't know. I feel like middleweight is probably the best thing for him. Like I get he's on a roll, so it would make it really hard, but I don't know. You can't just keep missing weight, especially you can't miss weight by that much for the biggest fight of your career. Like I don't know. That's just fucking stupid. But I will say, with this happening and Wonderboy now being free, that opens up the possibility of doing Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 293. And I was talking about that fight, like who's Jack Della Maddalena going to fight in Sydney? Well, Wonderboy wants to get right back in there apparently, so come on, let's do it. JDM versus Wonderboy, why not? It'd be a fun fight, fun stylistic matchup. Tough fight for them both, but I'd love to see it. Who wouldn't want to see that fight? But it's unfortunate for Wonderboy, even unfortunate for Michelle, even knowing he missed weight. They both put in camps and everything. They would have had to do altitude training and everything for this card, but yeah, really unfortunate. But Michel Pereira, either you give him one more chance to fight at welterweight, and if he makes the weight, you keep him there, or you just move him up to middleweight because he's shown that welterweight is like a tough cut for him, obviously. So maybe he needs to just focus on some other stuff, like I don't know, working on his diet or something. But I don't know. You got to move him somewhere. Like you got to move him either up into middleweight or give him one more chance at welterweight. But yeah, I don't know. This is really. I'm interested to see what the UFC do. I'd love to see him at middleweight just because there's some interesting fights there. But I do like him at welterweight. But like, if you can't keep missing weights and getting either fights cancelled or just like missing weight and fighting, like it's not on. Like the whole Tristan Connolly situation, like that ended up working really out for Tristan Connolly. He ended up making so much more money because of it. But yeah, I don't know. Michel Pereira, either you got to focus more on your dietitian and nutrition, and you got to focus more on making weight, or move up to middleweight so you don't have to do that big weight cut. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe.